What am I wearing right now? Well, my Captain America Pop Vinyl t-shirt and a banana hammock. What's going on? What's with the finger? What's with the finger? I don't know. What's going on, everybody? S.L.B coming at you with this very special video. It is my 2-year anniversary of being a YouTube reviewer of toys. Yes, I know it's mostly Transformers. I'm trying to get into other stuff. Patience. This stuff is coming out of my pocket, not yours. I'll do what I can. To mark my 2-year anniversary, I figure I throw out some posts to some of the Facebook groups and all that. And I said, you know, I got a 2-year coming up. Should be some cues, and I'll answer them. So I got some cues. Let's do some A's. That didn't sound quite right. Anyways, moving on. Anthony Boychuk asks, what does S.L.B stand for? Great question, Anthony. S.L.B is a nickname that my sisters gave me years ago. I love the nickname so much that I got it tattooed on my wrist right here. And there's also a chain going around it because this will forever be known as me. It stands for Stupid Little Brother. Yes, I'm the youngest of 3, and that's why. I know I'm not stupid. I'm not the littlest. I'm actually bigger than both of them. That's why I love it so much. So it's my sister's fault. So blame them. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you very much. Tom White asks, what was your first adult collection purchase? My first adult collection purchase. In reference to what? I remember buying comic books. I don't know if that counts. First, the Blackest Night figures. The Green Lantern Blackest Night storyline. I got those figures first. My first pop figure, I don't know if that's adult collecting. Just trying to look around my room. Marvel Legends, Toy Biz. I bought a lot of those. Comic books, Marvel Universe figures you can see. It's kind of hard to decide what you consider adult collecting because a lot of these toys are geared towards kids, but I have third-party Masterpiece figures behind me as well, so I don't know, those are the first ones I remember purchasing. I don't know if you count those, but hopefully that answers your question. Was that purchase based on a childhood toy or something completely random? If childhood, who? I am a kid of the 80s, born in 1982. So I grew up on Transformers, Thundercats, G.I. Joe, all that good stuff. So that's pretty much where all this comes from. It's just me going back in time and rediscovering my childhood. God, that sounds therapeutic. I should have been a therapist instead of, me. Who are your 3 favorite figure reviewers and why? Pia, because he's the one that got me into Transformers third-party stuff. Mgo, because I think his reviews are hilarious. I think he's hilarious. I wish he would come out to Chicago for C2E2. That way I could meet him. I met Pia at TFCon last year, but I'd love to meet Mgo. And what's another one? Those are my 2 favorite. Everybody else I kind of just sporadically watch. Maybe the Completionist, but he doesn't do figures. He does video games. I'll have to get back to you on that. I can't really think of that. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for your questions. Natalie Harper. Hello, Natalie. How are you? Across the pond there, Chris. Hope all is well. What is the one toy that makes you happy when you look at it? I gotta honestly say, it's my pop figures. I have a huge collection of them. Between me and my wife, we both have a lot. They don't do anything. They just sit there in their boxes. It's a collection. I get the ones I want, not just because I have to have them all. But it's, if you have a pop figure, I'm looking at my wall right now as I'm saying this, but they are just the most adorable little things ever, and they just put a smile on my face because literally the first 2 I bought was Vision from Avengers: Age of Ultron and Howard the Duck. So yeah. They're just the most adorable. I have a little Predator pop figure. Come on. Predator. If money was no object, what would you buy first? A new house so I can fit my collections in. That's honest to God truth. I'd buy a bigger house with a basement. The basement would be completely geek central. If you had to sell your collection, what would you absolutely have to keep? MP10, Masterpiece Optimus Prime, because he was essentially my holy grail. I had to have him. Every place I went, $200, $300, you know, conventions, everything online. You're looking to spend a good ton of money. I went to Wizard World Chicago one year, and my friend James from PrimeToys.net, he's a retailer, he was selling it, and I'm like, dude, how much you want for an MP10? He's like, X amount. I'm like, it was like under $200. I'm like, dude, it's sold. I was carrying it around, I was hugging it. It was the best thing ever. So that was that thing I had to keep. I mean, that's my holy grail. That is my holy grail. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you very much. Gary Churm. Greatest ever line of Transformers. The Titans Return line is probably by far the best toy line. QC issues aside, just going from an aesthetic point of view, it's got to be the Titans Return. Playability is great on them. The look of them, from like a character standpoint, Blur, you can tell it's Blur. You can tell, I'm looking at them right now, Hot Rod is Hot Rod. I mean, and we also have a Twin Twist. We're getting a Top Spin. I think I had that backwards. We're getting Mind Wipe. We have Mind Wipe. We're getting all these characters that I loved as a kid. We're getting like modern figures of them, which I think is great. But yes, thank you, Gary, for that question. He has another question. What's your Grail if you have one? MP10. There he is. MP10. Rewind and watch the reason why. It's most regrettable buy. Titans Return Skull Cruncher. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't have any regrets when it comes to this stuff. I mean, I don't sell anything. I keep everything. Nothing's a regret. It's a learning experience, not a regret. That's a deep therapeutic thing that I learned a long time ago, is not to regret anything. So everything's a learning experience. So yeah, I don't regret anything. I don't regret buying anything. I mean, who invented the futon or the straw for a Capri Sun? IKEA for the futon? Mr. Caprice, I think, is the one that invented the straw for the Capri Sun. I don't know. What, Gary? Come on, Gary. Come on. Sorry. Phone's ringing. Alright. Rick Berg. Why does Wonder Woman have a Star Sapphire logo on her tiara in the new movie? If you've watched Wonder Woman, it's a great movie. Best DC movie out there right now. Not saying a lot. My theory is, so it's a long pull. I just complete my theory. Okay, so if you read the DC comics at all, you'll know that the Star Sapphires, Green Lanterns, Blue Lanterns, all that stuff, they have an emotional spectrum. Star Sapphires being love. If you watch Wonder Woman, everything she's doing is for the love of, you know, just for love in general. She loves. She's in love. It's coming out of her pores like a greasy steak or alcohol. But my theory is that the Star Sapphires and Themyscira, there's some connection there. I don't know what, but that's my theory. Thank you, Rick Berg, for that question. Anthony Tryon, what's your thoughts regarding the recent Hasbro Titans Return line? You spelled Titans wrong. But I got what you're saying, Anthony. Again, best toy line. Great toy line. I love it. I think it's great. Chicken or steak? Both. Chicken with like a melted pepper jack cheese on top. Ooh, or steak with blue cheese. Ooh, that's good. How did you discover Transformers and such? Transformers and Such is a Facebook group I belong to. I think it was Dolcar, who's another YouTube reviewer slash discussion. It was through him. I did a video, he commented on one of my videos, we started talking and all that, and I don't remember how I joined the group. I just remember joining the group and being, alright, people I can geek out with. And I appreciate you guys for letting me join your group. It's a great group. If you guys don't know, Transformers and Such. Thanks, man. Thanks, Anthony. Speaking of Transformers and Such, Chris Six Shot goes, what up, bro? How you doing across the pond? Treating Natalie good? Awesome. What is your reason for collecting? Sheer boredom. What's my reason for collecting? I don't know. It's just a hobby. I mean, it's the joy of the hunt, I think, is what the main reason is. Who is your biggest inspiration in the fandom? Biggest inspiration? Wow. Inspiration, that's a great question. Oof. Wow. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. My biggest inspiration in the fandom. Man, I honestly don't. Maybe going back to the, Pia and Emgo. Those guys, a few videos I started watching at the beginning of this, so those guys inspired me to, get into it. Some local guys I, work with at the comic book store part-time, they collect also. They also have a YouTube reviewer, Shocking Not Toys. Check them out. Shout out to you guys. But yeah, I mean, just getting together with all common-minded people and discussing this stuff kind of was an inspiration to join the fandom. How did you decide to get into the hobby as an adult? That, Chris Perry, is a question for another day. I may do a follow-up video to answer that. So, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Don't forget to hit that bell to get notified when I post new videos. This is S.L.B. Thank you all for submitting your questions. I appreciate it. I look forward to doing this again. If you want to know the story behind that last question, leave a comment section below. Share the love. This is S.L.B. My childhood.